IRS. This is Officer Steve Johnson. How can I help you?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon. I just got in and I had a message to call this number.
Okay, and I know with whom am I speaking? What's the name?
This is Eli Weathers.
Okay, Mr. Rajesh, please hold the line. Let me get about your details, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Mr. Rajesh, the reason you received a call is because right now there has been a case registered under your name.
Okay. Sir, I
IRS is
can't hear
filing
you
a
good. Could you speak up a little bit?
Now you can hear me?
Yeah, that's better. Thank you.
Okay. The reason you received a call is because there has been a lawsuit filed against you from the IRS and the arrest warrant issued on your name. So
A
that's the reason we
lawsuit?
gave you a call to. Yes, sir.
Wow.
Mr. Valis, do one thing, grab a pen and paper, note it down your case file number and all the details so that you will continue.
Yeah, I've got one. I'm ready.
Okay, your case file number is V as in Victor, S as in Sam, number 8, number 5, number 1, again number 1, D as in David, C as in Charlie. Okay,
Okay, I got it.
could you please repeat that?
Yeah, VS8511DC.
That's correct.
Okay.
Now, let me explain you the reason why IRS is pressing charges against you is because we have done a re-audit on your income tax filing, which has been submitted for the year 2010 up to 2015, in which we found out a repetitive miscalculation under the schedule line number 3, 5A, 7, 9, and 11, which all pertains to the information of your income, property, outgoing transaction, GST, HST, etc.
A
Mr. Valadis,
miscalculation.
yes,
Okay.
and when we checked them thoroughly, we found out that they were not matching to our records, and we found out a total miscalculation of $2,986, which you owe to the IRS. And that's the reason IRS is pressing charges against you, and the arrest warrant issued on your name.
There's a warrant issued against me?
Yes, sir, because as of now, IRS is pressing four serious allegations under your name. That is count 1, violation of federal tax regulation, count 2, violation of Internal Revenue Code, count 3, theft by deception, and count 4, willful misrepresentation of the information to the government organization, which is deformation of federal courthouse. These all are the four serious allegations which has been pressed under your name, and that's the reason arrest warrant has been issued on your name. And by today, at the end of the day, you will gonna receive a call from your local county sheriff department. They will gonna serve you with a legal court notification, that is the court subpoena and the warrant of arrest. They will take you into custody for the next 48 hours just for the investigation purpose. After that, on Monday morning, you need to hire a tax attorney who can represent you into the courthouse, and you can fight this case against the IRS into the courthouse.
So they're going to arrest me and take me to the courthouse?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, I had no idea that about this. I mean, I didn't know.
It might be possible, sir, but as of now, I'm just briefing you out your case file via City File 11 DC, and according to that, it states to me that the arrest warrant has been issued on your name, and IRS is pressing for serious allegation under your name.
Wow, I don't know what to say. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I've never been in trouble or nothing.
I understand that, and Mr. Weathers, I want to ask you over this recorded line that who was filing your taxes? Is it by you or somebody else is filing your taxes, like any accounting agency or a CPA?
Yeah, no, I have a guy that does them. His name's Delbert. He runs a bait and tackle shop, but he also does taxes, and he's been doing them for several years.
I understand that it might be possible that this mistake has been happened due to some kind of miscommunication or intentionally. But let me tell you, Mr. Weathers, that according to Section 16 of Internal Revenue Code, it was clearly mentioned over there that if an individual taxation is getting filed by any third party, that is by any CP or any accounting agency, then the primary investigation and the caution shall be always asked to the taxpayer, because it was your name and your signature over there. So that's the reason instead of you today accountant person, IRS is pressing charges against you.
Okay. Uh, I, I don't know what to say. I really don't. I I was totally unaware of this.
I understand that. Let me give you a
What
straightforward
is your
option.
can I ask your name
Yes, my name is Officer Steve Johnson.
and you're with the IRS?
Yes, I work for the IRS Re-Audit Department, and my batch ID is 19F920.
19F as in Frank.
Yes,
19F, and what was the rest of it?
920.
920. Okay, I've got it.
Okay. So now, Mr. Weathers, you have two options available with you. The option number one is that you can simply fight this case against the IRS into the courthouse, where in that case, you have to hire a tax attorney who can represent you in the courthouse. And if you win the case, that is good for you. But if you lose the case, there would be a penalty of $55,000 and a 3 years imprisonment.
Good
This is the
gracious.
option number one. And the option number two is that you can pay this amount back to the IRS with the certain terms and conditions which you need to agree upon that. And by tomorrow morning, you need to fix an appointment with an IRS officer where you have to submit every documentation, and they will serve you with each and every documentation, and they will let you know how you need to file your taxes so that in future you can't repeat this mistake again.
Okay, well, if I pay it, will that keep me out of the goat house?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, can I pay it with my credit card?
No, sir, we won't accept any kind of credit card or checks or like that, because as of now, there are federal charges which has been pressed under your name, so you are not able to use any kind of your personal information to make the payment. But if you really have an intention to take care of this matter outside the quota and you want to make this payment, what I can do is that I can transfer this call to the attorney's department, and they will let you know how legally you can make this payment.
Yeah, that would be great because I don't want to go to jail by no means. Not at all.
I understand that. And Mr. Vadas, could you please tell me that do you have this much fund, $2,986 available with you?
Yes, I've got that in cash. Actually, I mainly deal in cash, and but I've got that in cash, or I've got it on credit card. Either one.
Okay, no problem. So you have your case file number, so just hold the line. Let me transfer this call to the attorney's department, okay?
Uh,
And you can just simply discuss your case file with him, and he will explain you how you can resolve this matter outside the courthouse, okay?
okay. Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
Thank you, sir. Just hold the line.
Jennifer, come here and look at Humper out the window. Goodness. That poor chicken. You need to get him.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
You have been.
Yes, I was holding.
Who's laughing?
That's my daughter in the background, laughing at her dog.
Okay.
She's
Oh,
laughing at her
okay.
dog.
All right. All right. Now, you
Sorry,
have been
sorry about
transferred to
that.
an attorney.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. All right. You had been transferred to Brian Johnson. I'm the senior officer with this department. Okay.
Okay. Brian Johnson.
And right, Bryan Johnson, Johonson, last name Johnson, with the
Okay.
batch ID 19DC.
19 DC. Did you say 19?
Okay, 19DC, D as in David, C as in Charlie.
Okay, I got it.
All right. And may I understand with whom I'm speaking with?
Yeah, this is Eli Weathers.
Eli Weathers, right?
Right.
Okay. Now, you had been talking to my junior regarding a case which has been downloaded under your name, under your ID.
Right.
And this case is regards to a tax fraud. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, he had explained you each and everything about this case. Within an hour and a half, your case would be downloaded to your local authorities for the legal procedures. Okay. Monday morning, you had to present this case in the courthouse for the legal things. And this is regarding tax fraud, Mr. Weather. Okay. We had recently re-audited your tax filing for the complete 5 years for 2010 to 2015. And there was a total miscalculation done under your name for the amount of $2,986.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
Mr.
what he's
Weather?
told me, yeah.
Okay. So what you want to do regarding this charges pressed under your name?
Well, I mean, I would like to get it taken care of if I can, and I sure don't want to have to go to the roadhouse or nothing like that, and I sure don't want to go to jail.
Well, let me tell you, Mr. Weather, we understand that nobody wants to go to jail, okay?
Right.
But it's not too easy that you can resolve this issue outside the courthouse because it's only like an hour left for your case, which would be like downloaded to your local authorities once my junior would be signing the paperwork, okay? So this is the total amount which is still pending under your name. I would like to ask you first that why you are not paying your taxes correctly, Mr. Weather.
Well, I thought I was. I was telling Mr. Johnson that I have a guy that does my taxes, Delbert. He's done them for years and never had a problem till just now. I was unaware.
Who
His
is
name
filing
is
your taxes?
his name is Delbert's Tax Office in Tennessee, Shelbyville. That's where I live.
So is it a CPA? They are a
I-
CPA accountant or what?
I think he's a CPA,
A CPA,
I believe.
certified CPA, right?
I think so.
Okay. Already, not a problem. I understand it might be a mistake done from their end, but let me tell you, if everything would be, like if we are going to send this case to your local authorities, you would be the person who is going to face this legal consequences. Because if you tell the same thing in the courthouse needs the proof, right? If you tell them
Right.
that you're not paying your taxes, right? That is not the person who is going behind the bars. You would be the person who is facing the legal consequence. And you better understand that, Mr. Weather, right? Okay.
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So this is the total amount which is pending on your name. As I'm asking you once again what you want to do. The total amount is $2,986, which is still pending into our federal system under your name.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I would like to settle
What do
it.
you want?
I can pay with a credit card, and I've got cash. You know, I can do whatever. I can send you a
Are
check.
you sure? This is a recorded line, Mr. Weather,
Uh-huh.
and this recording would be sent to your local authorities if in case it can be used against your name on Monday morning in the courthouse. And if you are going to resolve this case, we can help you out to get this resolved. We can only give you a single chance because we personally don't want you to get in this legal mess at the end.
Okay.
So if you want, you can simply make the payment. You can get this resolved outside the courthouse. We can arrange a meeting for you. All right, we can send your local authorities. They would be coming at your doorstep. They will explain you that this was a mistake done by you or by your CPA. And if the problem would be from your CPA, okay, if you are not found guilty at that point of time, we will give you a compensation which is for 80%. Whatever the amount that you would be going to pay, okay, you will be getting 80% of the compensation from the same amount. You got that?
Okay.
Okay.
I heard
Now, at this
you.
point of time, you want to get this resolved outside the courthouse. You don't want to get in legal mess, right, Mr. Weather?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. So, what you can do is you can simply make the payment. All right, you can make this payment for $2,986. Please make a note of it, the amount first.
Yeah, I already have. I've got it.
All right. You can make this payment through our taxpayer cards, which is available at any of the nearest store that is called a Target store. Have you heard about a Target store?
Yeah, I've got a Target store close to me. Yeah.
How far it would be from your place? Can you help me out with your zip code?
Uh, it's probably about 3 miles, something like that. My zip code is 37160. It's probably about 3
Hold
miles
on for a
from me.
moment, okay?
Hmm.
Do you have a car with you?
Uh, yeah.
You have a car, right?
Yes.
Mr. Weather?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just give me a second. All right. Now I want you to take your keys of your car, take your debit or your credit card with you. Okay. You have to reach to the Target store as soon as possible. Okay. You can put me on a speakerphone because this is a recorded line. Once again, can you help me out with your zip code? Once again, please.
My zip code
Mm-hmm.
is
Your zip code.
37160.
$37160.
Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Shelbyville, Tennessee.
Right.
Yes, there. Okay, just give me a second. Hold on for a second.
I'm going to see if
What you can do is I will just put you on a recorded line because we had to send this recording to your local authorities in order to cancel the arrest warrant. As soon as you make the payment, you will get the receipt. We will arrange a meeting Monday morning. So I want you to take your debit card with you, your credit card, whatever you have to make the payments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your state ID, any of your state ID with you, okay? You can put me on a speakerphone while you are driving, and you can just reach to the store. Once you are outside the store, I want you to talk to me. You got that, Mr. Webb?
Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna look out my window and see if I see my neighbor and see if he can take me, because I've had a little bit to drink today. His name's Wenja.
What?
I'm looking to see if I see my neighbor to see if he can take me.
Okay, now before you go and make this payment, let me tell you once again, Mr. Weather, this would be the only single chance that we are providing you in order to get this result outside the courthouse. As yet, we had not downloaded your case to your local authorities. It would be done within an hour and a half. So till that time, until and unless you resolve this issue outside the court, if you are showing that you want to take care of this matter outside the court, right? You
Right.
are not supposed to disclose this matter to any third person until and unless you get this resolved outside the courthouse. If
Okay.
you are going to inform this, yes, if you are going to inform the situation to any third person, we won't be able to help you out in any condition. It would be against the law. You got that?
Okay, I understand. Well, I'll just drive myself instead of getting him to
Right.
take me.
Right.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
you are talking about the store. You're talking about the store that is at 1851 Old Fort Parkway.
I think that's the address. That's the road it's on. I don't know the address, but it's about 3 miles from me.
Right. There are many stores that is called a Target nearby you. The nearest one is at Murfreesboro. As I told you, please don't waste your time. Just take your keys, right? Your ID, any of your ID, your debit, credit card, whatever you got, and I mean, like, you can come outside your house, drive safely. Once you're outside the store, just let me know. I'm stay online with you till that time.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Give me just a minute, okay?
Sure.
All right. Jennifer, I've got to run to the store. I'll be back in a little bit. Keep the doors locked. I'll be back.
And one more thing I would like to ask you
Yes.
before you drive,
Okay, I'm
Mr.
already driving, but go ahead.
Oh, okay, Mr. Weather, Monday at what time you would be available at your home Monday morning?
Uh, Probably around 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Right.
Hmm. What I can do is I'm just going to send the email to my higher authorities that you need a chance, a single chance to get this resolved outside the courthouse. So once you make the payment, I would be going to send all reports to them in order to cancel this arrest warrant under your name. Monday morning, again, one more thing I would be doing for you. I will arrange a meeting with your local CPAs, with your local authorities. They would be coming at your doorstep at 10 o'clock, right? So
Hmm.
make sure that you are at your home. They will be coming at your home in order to let you know that this was a mistake done by your CPA or by you. Okay, so in future, right, you won't be doing any kind of mistake. You got that?
Okay, but I won't have to go to the roadhouse now, will I?
Right. If you are going to resolve it, if you are going to make the payment successfully, right, you don't have to go to the courthouse, right? You won't be going legally.
Good. Okay.
Okay?
All right. Give me just a minute, and
Drive safely.
I'll be there in
Uh-huh.
just a minute.
You'll be there in a minute,
Yeah.
a few minutes.
Yeah. I'm already on the way.
Oh, you're on the way. Which
Right.
road you are right now?
Which what?
Which road
I'm on Main
you
Street
are?
right now.
You're on the main street right now.
Right. Headed to
Is it
Target.
raining there? Am I on a speakerphone?
Yeah, I've got you on Bluetooth.
Oh, it's on Bluetooth. Okay. Once you are at the parking lot, just let me know, okay?
Okay. Okay, I'm here in the parking lot.
You're at the
Hello?
parking lot. Which store
Yes.
you are exactly? I need
Which
to
store?
know.
Which store? I'm at Target.
Yeah, I mean, like, which place?
I'm at Target.
Which Target, I mean to say. Which Target?
The one in Shelbyville.
The one in Shelbyville.
Right.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And good
So,
Lord,
are you outside the car?
they've got a sign on the door, and it says, "This is a scam, and you are a
This
scammer."
is a scam.
Yeah.
You are a scammer, not we.
No, you are,
Yeah,
because
Mr.
you
We,
fell for this. I hadn't even left my house. I've been sitting here at the
we know that.
computer.
See,
You didn't
we
know
know
that.
that.
You're a scammer.
From the very first time.
You
The
were going
very
to
first
take my
time that we know
money.
that you are.
You are in India. You're not even in the United States.
We are not in India.
Where are you? Pakistan? Talk to me. Come on, scammer. Talk to me.